this is where the enemy plays with me. I was about to say the only thing that I wish is that I would have finished high school. But the Most High said, no, you did exactly what you were supposed to do. And you are exactly where you are and you're supposed to be right now. And here's the thing. I think because I'm not all of that and you know, and the books and the scholars and all of that stuff, I think you get it because you get it much better because it's coming from a genuine place. It ain't with all of those words. I'm expressing to you the best I know how. And you get it. You get it. So had I had that, then maybe I would have been too over the top or too much over your heads for you to get it. I'm getting a little deep, but listen, we go through this. But I was thinking today, I was meditating, and in my meditations, all of the things that I went through, at one point I went through a stage of me thinking that I'm not girly enough. Then I went through a stage was like, well, you ain't got enough, you know what I mean? You ain't got enough. But during all of those stages that I went through, I took the lesson. I took the lesson. I took the lesson. And I had to grow up a little bit earlier than most kids at my age because I made a choice to leave home at 16. I don't recommend that shit now. At no point. No point now. But God had to take me and separate me and move me as a chess piece in this game, because it's all a game. And we're chess pieces. And if I would explain it on my terms, the best I know how, is a lot of people play checkers. The Most High plays chess. I think I'm getting too deep. I'm gonna go on by it. You're going to be the very one that the Most High will use to shift things in your family. You, ma'am, you, sir. Because you're different. And there's certain places that you just ain't going to fit into. You're not going to fit in there. There's certain places that you just don't fit in. And you can't keep putting yourself trying to fit yourself into that puzzle. That puzzle don't fit. You don't fit with them. Y'all don't fit. It don't fit. It don't lie. It ain't. Y'all don't fit. Stop trying to fit yourself into a puzzle where you don't fit. You know who fuck with you and you know who don't. All right. You know who fucks with you and you know who do not. I don't know you. You know who got your back and you know who's sitting back wishing and waiting for you to fail, looking at you. Oh, that ain't, you ain't gonna be. Cause my daddy failed, cause my mama failed. If you don't do anything that I tell you in 2025 by their calendar, if you don't do anything I tell you, do this, and this is tap into you and tap into source. Thank you. Do you see this? I've had a lot of people to hit me up. You know you wearing that satanic necklace. I said, that goes to show you how slow you are. This represents your pineal gland. A lot of the stuff that you see, they've taken it, they've stolen it, and they've made us think that it's wrong. The Bachelor, you're in tune. They've allowed us to think that all of this stuff is wrong. Be wary of people say, oh, that's wrong. That ain't. Be wary of those people. When you start to go on a journey by yourself, you and the Most High, you will go down all these rabbit trails. But because of the power and the understanding that you have that's already in you, when it hits and when you see it, you're going to automatically recognize it. And it's going to feel good to your soul. You ain't got to toil back and forth with it. It's going to automatically hit. And then you're going to come alive. And you'll be like me. Like, dang, like, for real? Like, why am I just not finding this all out? Because the planet is awakening. There's a great awakening that's happening and that's going on right now. Our God consciousness is waking up. And the Most High is allowing that superpower that's locked and been stuck and dying. The Most High is allowing that to wake up in you. And when you out here doing all this, you out here wilding in these streets, then you serving your Father. Even if you're in a relationship and y'all cussing, fussing, arguing, fighting, fight on Friday, making up on Saturday, going to church on Sunday, you serving your Father, who is Satan. You serving your father. You serving your master. When you get to a point to where I ain't got time for none of this. When you get to that point, then you know you've arrived. I'd rather be by myself and be alone than to go through this bullshit right here. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Then you know you have arrived. Most people don't even know how to be in solidarity. Most people don't even know how to be by yourself. You don't even know how to be in your house alone with nothing on. My God. You don't even know how to be in a place of solace. This right here, this drives people crazy. Because now you've got to listen to you. You've got to hear you. And you've got to hear the thoughts in your head. This, when you cannot do this, then you've got too much happening and too much going on in your head. The only thing you hear right now is the lights. When you get to this point, then you can hear God. You can hear you. You can hear the Most High talking to you. You can hear you talk to you. A lot of people come on here just for the music. But for the most part, most of us come on here because we want to learn and we want to ascend. And we want to know how we need to move in these streets and what the Most High is saying to us. And you know I'm coming to you on a real platform. I ain't got no fight in this. I ain't got nothing on the line in this. But I'm telling you, 2025, it's when we come alive. And you've got to come alive as a people. You know why it's going chaotic in the earth right now? Is because those people, including your G, O, like that, and B, they gives two flying fucks about us. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not tune into the Most High, if you do not tune into yourself and get in tune to you, then you probably gonna be one of them that's gonna be stuck and that's going to be somewhere looking crazy. When I tell you things, most things, it's kind of out of the ordinary and just out of like, because we've never experienced things before. People be like, yeah. But when I tell you to stock up and do your things, make sure you good, whatever you need, get your things together. To me, the most peaceful time was during that pandemic. You know why? Because I didn't have to move. I didn't have to go nowhere. I didn't even have to go out the house. All I had to do was sit and create. Create. Be constructive. Read. Expand your mind. And you will emerge from the ashes. A lot of people fell into their synchronization during those times, because during those times, hell, you started learning how to weave, or how to make wigs, or how to do makeup. During those times when you can't go nowhere, you start to learn. And the only people came out of that the same as the people that didn't do shit while they was in there. 100. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. A lot of people went into that, and all they cared about was chiefing, and we got if you went into that with a purpose attached to you, you came out with a greater purpose. And even now, at this time, it's a lot happening. Do you realize, and do you see how many people are... Do you see that? Do you see that? It's time for you to tap into you. And I know y'all want to be in these streets, and we all want to be in the streets, but right now is not a safe time. And when I say God has not given us a spirit of fear, because we don't live in fear, we don't walk in fear, but we do walk in wisdom. We do walk according to what the Most High is saying. Listen. And I hear you, Most High. I hear you. Y'all wouldn't believe the DMs and all of this stuff. So is you like Christian, or like what is you? I ain't none of that. Boo. None of that. I ain't got none of that attached to me. I'm walking accordingly to what the Most High telling me and what I hear. And you ain't got to walk. I'm going to only tell you what I hear. And it's up to you to decide. It's your decision, babe. I ain't trying to convince you. I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm just telling you what I hear and how I walk. And how the Most High has always watched my back. From tour to tour to tour to TV to set to tech to da. I've been on sets where everybody has gotten sick except for me. We are living in different times. And I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm so I'm so ready to see what God has for me in 2025. I'm so excited to see what doors the Most High has me walking through, what lives the Most High will allow me to help change. When I wake up like what's popping. That's how I wake up. Every day I wake up, check. I'm gonna try and find it right quick. I'm in a few places, but today I woke up. Fake shit. Who sings that? Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna find it. Fake shit. Who sings that? Fake shit. What's the baby's name? I play it all the time.